Hey guys, welcome back to Get Into It with Jason Hook, with your host, Jason Hook. As you can tell, it's a different angle. I got a little holder for my phone for my wife for my birthday because she fully supports the Get Into It enterprise. So if it shakes a little bit, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to try different angles. I might try something different next time. So to start it off, what we're listening to is Leeway, Born to Expire. Now, I was listening to my iPod the other day. I still have an iPod. And these guys came on and I was just like, I need to listen to some more Leeway. So I decided that'll be today's background music. Here's the insert. Just lyrics. The cartoon drawing of the band. And this is on Profile and Rock Hotel, the infamous Rock Hotel Profile split release. These guys are like hardcore crossover. Just some great stuff. The thing about my version that's weird is that it actually has like a DJ not for resale label on the center labels on the record. I don't know if that was on all of them. If you guys have a copy, just let me know. I haven't listened to this thing probably literally in almost 10 years. I pulled it out of the stack, so I think I'm going to pull records out of the stack for my background music and just show you guys, you know, stuff that I listened to earlier in the day or whatnot. So if you guys watched my last few videos, you saw that you heard that I have a bunch of new stuff, just things I got to get into that I haven't listened to yet really. So that's what we're going to do today. So the first one I have here is Black SS, Foreign Object. Now these guys were a hardcore band from upstate New York. The SS stands for Black Sheep Squadron, just showing it back. This was a split release between Reaper and Organized Crime. Organized Crime was out of Illinois. They put out a bunch of stuff in the mid 2000s, a bunch of good hardcore stuff. But this is their first LP, which came out in 2006. So it's on a weird, like kind of just mishmash of every color possible splatter vinyl. These guys are awesome. It's like, it's hardcore. It does have a little bit of melody to it, but with like really gruff vocals, and they love wrestling, which as you can tell, I'm a little bit into wrestling myself. And they have a bunch of 7 inches out and a couple splits. They do have a discography CD too. Straight Edge, of course, is the 3X right there. Life's Blood shirt right there. But I never saw these guys. They might have played Boss. You know what? I think I saw them once. But this is some great stuff. I came across this again, just a random out of the stacks grabbed at a store. I saw it and I'm like, I never bought this friggin' thing, so I picked it up. So that's Black SS, Black Sheep Squadron. I hate these fold-over sticker things. I always get them stuck on the record, but Foreign Object. Next we have another record, Down in Flames. This is the Song Rules. We have it's a 2002 West Coast Tour Press. It's their self-titled LP, just with like a glued on piece of paper for the tour. These guys were around in the early 2000s. Kind of generic thrash that was being churned out by the minute, but they stood out a little bit. They're not groundbreaking by any means, but it's just a black vinyl. Out of New Jersey. I saw them up here with Tear It Up. Wait, probably around 2001 or 2002. Insert just a photocopy. I I believe guys in this band went on to be in other bands. I'm not sure. Again, didn't do the research. But it was on 625. If you guys know, Pat knows. Ground Zero Salem would comment on this. These guys, for like a big chunk of the 2000s, were putting out like 10 records a week. It was crazy. They were just churning them out. And they put out a lot of stuff that doesn't hold up. Didn't even hold up then. They just almost put out almost like any. I felt like they put out anything. But again, this is the Down in Flames self-titled LP, the 2002 West Coast tour. It's just a glued-on piece of paper. I mean, $7. I'm sure you can find this thing if you guys really want it. Now for something a little bit different. This is band Teenage Bottlerocket, which I've seen tons of people talk about. I'd never really listened to them. I heard a couple songs off comps. So I decided I'll check this band out. They're kind of like a pop-punk band, but like a queer, screeching weasel type pop-punk band. Sorry. New England's best polar. Kind of like a, you know, like a rock and roll pop. A lot of people say they have a Ramones sound. I don't hear the Ramones sound. Sorry, but they're not bad. This is like definitely driving music for me. This is something I would jam in my car. The name of the record is They Came From the Shadows. It's cool. All their records have this logo on it, but it'll be a different color. And there's a photo of the drummer on the back. He actually passed away a couple years ago, unexpectedly. It's on Fat. The Fat logo. It's on. Is it on the back end? Yeah, it's right there. I guess it is. It's on Fat Records. Black vinyl. So see your labels. Get stitches. But yeah, I would say it's like a. If you're in like, you know, if you guys ever hear that band Masked Intruder, it's of that ilk. There's a song about skateboarding on here that's actually kind of a ripper, the first song on side A. They're from Wyoming, and they have tons of stuff out. I'm not even gonna live. They have probably like 8 LPs or something crazy like that. Tons of 7 inches. Good shot. Great number lyrics on it. But like tons of stuff. I can't go on Discogs and look at them. They're very kind of prolific, I would say, and been for a while. But I thought I'd check it out, just kind of like a blind buy, not knowing a lot about it. This is like there's like 4 records before this, I think 3 after, something like that. You know, it's kind of Screeching Weasel tattoo on the drummer, so you just kind of give you a gist of what sound you're gonna get. It's like that punk, like pop punk, but not like the syrupy pop punk, or more like the rock pop punk. I mean, if that makes any sense, if I'm making any sense, I'm probably not. I'm tired, man. But that's Teenage Bottlerocket. They Came From the Shadows. This is a way. It's on Fat Records. It's available everywhere. Next is Nuclear Assault from 1988, the Under One Flag record. This folds into a poster that's literally like this big, so I'm not gonna pull it out. I bought this. It's autographed by the band. You can see the glare sucks. I'll try a different angle next time. It's autographed by the band. I bought it autographed. I don't know. Like, leave a comment below if you guys collect autographed LPs. I really don't. If I buy something and it's autographed, I mean, I'll just buy it. I think the only LP I've ever had signed was a Slayer LP, because, you know, they're Slayer. But this is a 3-song. It's like an EP. You guys know Nuclear Assault. It's New York thrash. Look, crossover thrash, metal, just fast riffs, kind of like one of the songs there definitely has like a Anthraxy sound, which would make sense. Like I was just gingerly holding the cigarette right there. Yeah, I'm a smoker. But this photo, like in the posters, them all on motorcycles. It's kind of corny looking, but it's also awesome. One of the guys popping off one of those like party popper things. But that's Nuclear Assault, Under One Flag, just a like single. Giant poster bag. It's huge. Like in the other side of the poster is this in the middle, and then everyone has like a headshot. It's kind of corny with their name under it, but it's cool. I mean, I saw it. It's one of those things you see. I saw it, and I'm like, I'm picking this up. Next, if you guys watch one of my older videos, you saw they had the No Mercy comp. No Mercy comp. I mean, Welcome to Venice comp, which had No Mercy on it. No Mercy is like a thrash band. It's really hard to read. I can't even read it when it's not on the camera. It's a thrash band from the Venice Beach area. This one has the singer of Suicidal Tendencies singing for it. The song's on the Welcome to Venice comp, and there's also another LP that's like demos and unreleased stuff. Does not have him singing on it. He actually joined for this LP right before they recorded this LP, because it is on Suicidal Records. This is the 2014 repress of it. It originally was pressed in 1987. I dig it. I mean, Mike's vocals are kind of, I mean, maybe it was just the mood I was in today. He's doing more of like the Mike weird sing thing, if you guys know. He just kind of trails off randomly while he's singing. The riffs, crush your head, and the drums are driving metal drums. But I don't know, I felt like if they got a different singer, I mean, it's Mike. I love Mike. Suicide Tendencies is great, but I think just musically, this I just didn't seem to fit for me tonight. I'll give it a couple more spins. It's good. I mean, I'm sure I'll listen to it in a week from now and like just headbang my brains out and fly out of my car and crash into a tree. But tonight, I don't know. His vocals are just kind of dragging on me a little bit. But the guitar player for this band actually went on to play in Suicidal Tendencies. The bass player was in Suicidal Tendencies for a little bit. The drummer passed away last year, and Mike. But let me show you this. This is the 2014 repress. So it comes with a lyric sheet with a live shot, and then it's got like the cool like gangbanging looking guy photo thing there. And then like the little story about the history of No Mercy. Supposedly they recorded or wrote a whole record, and then the band imploded on itself. And then after it imploded on itself, the guitarist went to join Suicidal. And like I said, the bass player joined Suicidal. I think he was in like the mid 2000s. He came on, but he did do time in Suicidal as well. But that's No Mercy. The name of the record is Widespread Bloodshed, Love Runs Red, in parentheses, or Widespread Bloodshed. Now, if you guys watched my video of Pat, I showed this off and actually listened to it for the first time tonight. So you guys know what this is. I'm just going to show it real fast. It's the Jump in the Fire, Phantom Lord, Metallica picture disc. Awesome shots on the back, man. That's like when Metallica was Metallica, in my opinion. On Music for Nations. This kind of thing was weird. I saw this literally probably 10, 15 times over the years of collecting, and I just never picked it up. And when Pat came down that weekend, I saw it, and I'm like, I'm just not going to let it go again. This is a weird picture disc. It looks like it's a piece of paper that's actually just crushed between two pieces of plastic here for the because it's like folded in. The inside's folded right here. If you guys have that, tell me if you got a similar situation. You can't really see it that well. You can see it a little bit there. See, it looks like it's kind of folded over. And I can definitely see a splice there where there's two pieces put together. But it's two songs. I'm manhandling it like this, but the music's all right here. So just show that one last time. It's the Jump in the Fire, Phantom Lord, Demon picture disc. Now, the next thing I'm going to show is a Devo 45 that my friend Mary Southworth bought for me for my birthday. I got a couple records for my birthday. They're all going to be in videos. This was just on the top. I got another couple LPs. So those will be coming down the road. I'm not leaving anyone out. I remember everyone who got me a gift, because you didn't have to. This is also going to kind of lead to my next thing I'm going to show too. So this is the Day My Baby Gave Me a Surprise single. She bought it in England when she was over there. I think this thing was probably a million copies of this thing was pressed, so I didn't do the research to see if this is like a US or English version. I'm assuming it's an English version. So it's cool. Side one's green, The Day My Baby Gave Me a Surprise. The B-side's Red. It's Centerfold Penetration is the song. Or Penetration in the Centerfold. Just classic Devo. I've always loved Devo. I know a lot. Like, I was watching a show once when I was bored, and it was like 80s What Hit Wonders, and had Devo, and it's like, whatever happened after Whip It? It's like they put out a shitload of stuff and toured. Just because they only had, you know, that one mega commercial song, and then maybe, you know, a couple of radio hits that got played after that, doesn't mean they disappeared. They put out a lot of shit, and I had an opportunity to see them a few years ago, and it was fucking awesome. But she also threw in this sick Code 13 sticker. Maybe it was an accident, Mary, so let me know if you want it back. It was in the bag. But it's a paper sticker. You guys know Code 13, they were like a crust punk hardcore band from the 90s. Was it the early 90s? From Minnesota. And the singer actually runs a Havoc Records. But this was cool. Thanks, Mary. I think we actually talked about this once. I'm spacing. I had a little bit of drink that night. I threw myself a party, which I'll get into in a minute. But I'll tag her in this one. We'll test if she watches my videos. She'll see if she comments. But that's Devo, The Day My Baby Gave Me a Surprise. This night from 1979. So I threw myself a little bender because I'm self-centered. And it was good. A lot of people showed up, but to preface this, about 14 years ago, I repressed my friend's skate rock hardcore band's 7-inch. We split the press, and they took half on tour and half came with me. And I've been moving them around for 14 years. So what I did was I had my buddy works at a screen print shop, a print shop. What's up, Christian? So we made covers for the 400 or so I have. So this is Bones Brigade's first self-titled 7-inch. I don't know if you guys have heard him. If you haven't, I'll get into another thing about it after I show this. So this is a special Hook's 35th birthday edition. It's just got a full back with the songs on it. And my wife had the inserts printed for me. Just, you know, we just did a little kind of insert just explaining what it is. It looks like it's old, when I was a kid, computer print. And these are just black vinyl. Some of them might be a little warped or scratched. I've moved these. I've had them 14 years. Just got the Bones Gate Centerfold. Now, I have a shitload of these. I gave a bunch out at the party. I have a bunch of people who couldn't make the party that I'm saving some for. And now for you, if you watch this, if you're interested in grabbing one of these from me, shoot me a message. We'll figure. I might need a couple bucks for shipping. I'm not looking to make any money off it. I just kind of want to get rid of them. We did 220 of these with this cover, and I literally probably have about 130, 140 left. And the band members I haven't sent. But if you want these, let me know. Shoot me a message. We'll figure something out. A couple bucks for shipping, and I'll send it to you. Probably just between 2 pieces of cardboard and tape. Nothing special. I mean, if it breaks, just message me. I'll send you another one. I got a ton. But that's the Bones Brigade self-titled 7-inch. And this was a sticker my buddy blew up. Christian blew up for me. He did a lot of work for me. I really appreciate it, dude. I know he's gonna watch this, but I really appreciate everything he did for this. You know, you didn't have to, but so just like, again, let me know. Shoot me a message, or if you live local or you know me, we'll figure something out. I'll just give you one. Next, I have a couple of tapes. So a few months ago, I was sent this test cassette here. I don't know if you guys is gonna show up or the glare. For this awesome comp called Enjoy Poserton. So this is a test cassette. This is the actual release, which I got last week. Professional tape. Just one professional tape. Now this is a comp of bands from this town called Poserton that just some really great punk, street. Actually, every type of punk. I'll show you. It's right here. It's like drawing. professionally printed little ad for some more stuff from Poserton, which you can get from Smash Art. But these are all bands from Poserton. Some tapes as an LP. That LP is great if you guys get a chance to get one. I know. I think they're readily available. And then on this side you got the lyrics. But there's some great bands on here. There's bands. There's a band that sounds like, I would say, Fear, and there's a band that sounds like the Adolescents on here, and you got a Dead Kennedys, definitely a Dead Kennedys ripoff band. Just some great stuff. I'll name the bands off the back here. You got Fret, the Pubescents, Radioactive Smack, the Suspended, Punch Drunk O'Malley's, ICU, the Ticked, the Late Banksingtons. Sorry. But, yeah, man, these bands are great. They're really obscure. If you guys get this tape and jam it, you're going to lose your mind because you're going to be like, how do I know who these bands are? And they're all based out of this town called Poserton. I'll post a link down below where you can find out where to get the tape and a little bit more about Poserton. But they have other releases, and I recommend every single one. The record's over, but I'm almost done, so fuck it. We'll stay with no music. I don't know if it's too loud. I turned it up a little bit. The phone's closer to the speaker, so we'll see. But that's the Enjoy Poserton compilation tape. And check when I post a link, click on it, check it out. There's tons of stuff from. It's just a treasure trove of just awesome punk bands, man. If you guys dig punk, street, any type of punk, some hardcores on the other one. There's I know the Punch Drunk O'Malley's are, if you like the Dropkick Murphys, you're gonna like the Punch Drunk O'Malley's because pretty close, and it's just some awesome stuff. So again, Enjoy Poserton tape. Here's the randomly showed up at my house. I don't know how it got here. The test cassette for it. It's weird. Sometimes things just get mailed to me. I don't know where they come from. Next, I have, if you guys saw when Pat sent me a package, he actually sent me the Cinderblock LP. Shortly after, I was just perusing the Instagram, and I found a tape label out of Malaysia, which I'll post a link for. Also, everything you guys heard tonight, there's going to be some sort of link. With the Bones Brigade 7-inch, the link is the demo. Nobody ever has posted it on the actual 7-inch on YouTube. So some of the songs on the 7-inch are on the demo, but you guys, you'll figure it out. But this is the Cinderblock tape, cassette tape. It's a clear tape. It's just stickers on it. This actually came today. I had to go to the post office. It's I got sent from Malaysia. When I post a link, I don't think there's much on the link, but there's an Instagram account where there's tons of stuff. So I think you just got to email the kid or send him a message on Instagram saying you're interested. This tape was $5 from Malaysia. I'm not gonna turn. I think it cost me $11, $12 total. Actually, because I got 2 tapes. This one's sealed. This one's a gift. I was gonna ask Pat, if you want this, let me know. I just grabbed 2 because they were so cheap. I think it was $13 or something total for both tapes. It took 20 days to get here, but Pat, let me know if you want a tape. If you don't, we'll figure it out. Someone will get it because I'm a nice guy. But it's cool because it doesn't have like the 2 holes in the back. It's just a full, just J card. It's similar to the LP's insert. But you guys should check this band out. It's a local Boston band. Again, you heard me pissing and moaning in the video that I posted the first time I talked about them, and I've yet to fucking see them. One day I will. It's on Pissed Off, which has 2016 releases. It comes with this little ad in here. So, Odio, Cinderblock, The War Goes On, Combatant, and No Time are all available on tape. It's got little explanations of what the tapes are. So I'm probably gonna order. I'll probably end up with every single one of these. It's just I got the Cinderblock one now, and it comes with a cool sticker. So these I literally got these a couple hours ago. I got the thing in the mail yesterday because it was registered mail because it was from overseas that I had to go sign for it at the post office. So it actually came yesterday, but I didn't get in my possession until today. So that's all I have today for music to show off. So my last video I talked about Malleus, how it was going to get the vinyl treatment. It's the pre-order's up. I'll post a link for that. It's actually, the vinyl is not up for pre-order yet, but it's going to be. I think the vinyl's on the same date. They just haven't put the pre-order up for it. But it's being repressed. CD is up now. It's going to be tape and vinyl, but the CD is the only one available right now. So I'll post a link if you guys want to save it for when the vinyl comes out. I know I am. I think it's a 12-inch. I'm pretty sure. I'll ask one of the guys, or they'll tell me that I'm wrong and misleading people on my video. So, and they still like burnt pizza, but I'll post that below too. Was there any other links that I wanted to post? Malleus is out. Oh yeah, speaking of Cinderblock, the Cinderblock has a 7-inch coming out in the next month. That's on Loud Punk out of upstate New York. Chris, what's up, Chris? I'll post a link for that too, so you guys can grab that now before, because I know that the LP disappeared real quick. I don't know about these. I mean, this is from overseas, so I don't know if these are going to be floating around the U.S. or they, maybe there's a ton of them. I don't know. Like I said, they're cheap and I bought them. So the Cinderblock 7-inch, the Malleus record. Malleus is playing this Friday at Great Scott, and was that Somerville or Alston? So I'm gonna check that show out. I'm stoked to I'm finally seeing I checked that off my list. And Dick Dale, last time I talked to you guys, I was gonna see Dick Dale. He was fucking awesome. They tried to kick him off the stage. He told him to screw because he's 80 years old, and then played a solo that people 1/4 of his age probably can't play. But anyways, that's all I got now. Sorry for the wait on the videos. Comment and like. It's awesome. I appreciate everyone who watches these and comments. And I try to answer every comment. I try to give some sort of feedback because I like talking shit, about music and whatnot, and obviously wrestling and my football team that I'm the only person in the world that likes. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and tell me if you like the new angle, or if the glare's too bad, or if the camera's shaking or anything. I'll change it. I'm just just fucking around, trying different stuff. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.